Hi there, I'm Byron Catoni from Water Filter World, and today I'm going to talk about reverse osmosis. So we've actually got a big special on at the moment, of course, with one of our latest reverse osmosis systems. But first I thought I'd just tell you the process and basically how they work. Okay, so reverse osmosis is a bit different from filtration. Of course, filtration stops things according to size and attraction. Reverse osmosis works in a different way. It rejects all the contaminants, like your heavy metals, from the body of the water and shoots them out a waistline down your sink. Of course, in that process, it separates good water from the contaminated water. So how it works, it's got two regular water filter canisters on the bottom. These canisters contain firstly a dirt filter, so your water travels from your supply into a dirt filter. That takes out all your dirt, dust and rust. You normally change them 6 to 12 months. They're only an $8 filter, that one. Second in line, you have a carbon filter. Now, you're better off putting a high quality carbon filter in, because that's what we supply. We supply a high quality carbon filter that takes the load off the membrane. So the whole thing runs much more efficiently and the membrane lasts a lot longer. Now, the membrane is the most important part of the reverse osmosis system, and that's basically what the reverse osmosis system is built around. The membrane separates all your minerals and your salts and your heavy metals and your contaminants from the body of the water, and it rejects them. So, on the back of the unit, we have a waistline, which I'll explain to you in a minute. But basically, the rejected water goes through this little restrictor here to a little strap around your pipe. And of course, your rejected contaminated water goes directly down the waste pipe underneath your sink. So what happens, the water travels into this membrane. The manufactured water, the good water, goes into this little storage tank here. And so it's already been through your pre-filter, your carbon filter and your membrane. What happens then is when you turn your tap on, the water travels from the tank. Rather than travel directly to your tap, it travels back up through this granular activated carbon filter, which takes out any taste, color and odor. The reason you need that, a lot of companies don't sell that, is because sometimes the water sits in the sink, or sits in the tank should I say, for 3 or 4 days. That's not going to affect you, but sometimes it can get a little bit of a taste about it. So what happens as soon as you turn your tap on to take a glass of water, a jug or a kettle of water, it automatically runs from the tank back through this final stage filter and of course up to your tap outlet. Now these sort of systems have been through the ages literally, they've been on the market since the 60s in the standard size. So they're a very, very well known, common system, easy to get filters and parts for. Even the membrane is standard size. Now there's two things I want to point out about this system. First thing is the membrane that we use is the highest quality membrane. In recent times there's been a lot of Chinese membranes flood the market. They're not too bad for the price you pay, only $30 to $60 for one of those sort of membranes. But often you find that the life is very short, as in 12 months to 18 months, and the actual quality of the water drops rather rapidly, so the systems drop in performance. The sort of membrane that we use in here, there's a few different types. There's a Korean made membrane which is very good quality, and there's also an American membrane called FilmTech. Both those membranes are fantastic quality, and you're going to pay about $189 for a good quality membrane, but you can expect anything from 3 to 6 years, on average probably 5 years. Now, that's a very important part. The actual tank is the other important part, because this has got a little bladder in it, and that's of course where you get all your pressure from and all that sort of thing. So in the past there's been a lot of tanks that get punctures, that leak air, all that sort of thing. You tend to find that with this one here, it's patented all over the world. It would be probably, I would have to say, the best tank on the market. We've never had any issues with it. And it's a very important part of your reverse osmosis system, because like I said, this is where all your pressure comes from. Now this system, we've finally had a breakthrough in price. I've bought a large quantity of these units. Generally with reverse osmosis systems, you're looking at anything from $600 to $1,000 with an average of about $800. I've managed to sell this system, put it together, and of course I have a very slim margin on it. $395 we're selling the entire system for, with all your parts and fittings, everything you need to install, and an excellent set of instructions. So basically, if you want a good reverse osmosis system, if you want something that's going to pull out all those harmful contaminants like heavy metals and fluoride, then this is the way to go. And there's no system that's more expensive than that system that's going to do a better job. Thank you.